Many children with disabilities struggle to keep up and pay attention in school. For instance, my brother Caleb has Down syndrome and he's in kindergarten. Caleb has trouble communicating his wants, needs, and feelings with his teachers and classmates. In the past, this has caused him to get really frustrated and start screaming and yelling and maybe even throwing things. This year, Caleb began using an assistive technology called the LAMP system, which is a language system on his iPad that gives him 84 words that he would use all the time and 200 words that he would use sometimes. And Caleb can press on what word he wants to say. This tool has allowed Caleb to communicate with his teachers and peers. Caleb has become much more integrated in the classroom and much more social by using the LAMP system. Assistive technology has done the same thing for millions of children in classrooms across America and even the world. Assistive technology can be defined as any piece of equipment, software program, or product system that is used to increase, maintain, or improve the functional capabilities of people with disabilities. Some examples of what assistive technology could be is iPads, smartboards, special purpose computers and laptops, computer hardware, software, and many other things. Assistive technology is very beneficial for children with disabilities because it allows them to have a more tailored education experience, which leads to more success, and allows them to be more integrated with their peers and to have a higher rate of high school graduation. Let's start by discussing how assistive technology allows students to have a more tailored education experience. There is a lot of disabilities that a child could have, from learning disabilities like dyslexia and ADHD to autism, Down syndrome, and many more things. Because of this, all these children have very specific needs when it comes to their assistive technology and what could help them the best. With a team of trained professionals such as doctors, occupational therapists, speech-language pathologists, and special needs teachers, the right assistive technology can be found for each specific child. There are countless forms of assistive technology available on iPads and other mainstream forms of technology, like audiobooks, text-to-speech, math notation tools, and many more things. These tools allow children with disabilities to be more successful in their education. The next benefit of assistive technology that we will discuss is integration. Before iPads, Chromebooks, and smartboards, students with disabilities were using assistive technology that kept them attached to devices that were plugged into the nearest power outlet in their special needs classroom. They were isolated from their peers, so they didn't get the same educational experience and they didn't develop the same social skills as their other classmates. Now, students can become way more mobile because of assistive technology. They have the freedom to be active and social members of the class because of wireless technology like iPads. Integrating special needs students into regular classrooms has many benefits. It gives more access to mainstream curriculum and culture, improves reading levels, social skills, and increases opportunities. With the rise in wireless assistive technology, there's also been a rise of children with special needs going to regular classes. The final benefit that we will discuss is the increased rate of high school graduation. In 2015, only 22% of non-institutionalized adults with disabilities did not have a high school education at all, according to the Tech Advocate. If this statistic was applied to typical adults, there would be uproar, but people don't seem to care as much whenever students with disabilities aren't getting a high school education. Now, with assistive technology, children who might have dropped out because of learning disabilities can keep up with their peers using unique methods for their education. High school completion rates for students with disabilities have been gradually increasing over the past 5 years. In 2016, the graduation rate for individuals with disabilities reached 65.5%, which is an improvement from previous years. Much of the reason for this can be credited to technology. In conclusion, assistive technology increases opportunities for students with disabilities. Kids like my little brother, who struggle with speaking and communicating, can communicate with their classmates with ease. Children can get the specific help they need in a more tailored education experience. More integration is possible because of wireless technology, and finally, more students with disabilities are graduating high school than ever before. In conclusion, assistive technology has many benefits for children with disabilities and allows them to have an improved education and life. Thank you.